Hey, welcome back to Sonic Unleashed. In this episode, we are going to continue playing. In the last episode, at the very end of the last episode, we did an ice level. I'm not sure what's going to happen next here. I don't know if we have more levels we have to do. Look at that, we do. All right, let's go ahead and see. Gather rings at top speed. Collect 150 rings. I think we can do that. I think we can manage to collect 150 rings relatively easily. Miss those rings because we're just good at video games like that. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what? Can I just restart? Yes, I can. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the option to just restart, because that was a terrible, terrible performance. That was a very bad performance, so let's try that again.
Here we
go! Alright, let's go ahead and try this a second time. This time, knowing what... Really? Why do you have to be this way, video game? Why do you have to be this way, video game? Why do you have to make it so I jump later than I wanted to jump? Not sure why you have to do this to me. Oh no, I'm gonna restart again. Hopefully not mess it up too badly. Hold on a second, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Let's try that again with a little more gusto. Actually know what we're doing this time. And, you know, homing attack the enemies so we can get some rings. Seems like the strategy we want to employ. So let's just go with that, shall we? There's some rings over there. I'm not sure how you're supposed to get those rings. But there must be some kind of strategy. I don't know what it is. Not sure what the strategy is to get those rings. But I'm sure there is one of some kind. And just like that, we have done it. We collected a moon medal, which is exactly what we wanted to do. Continue playing, yes. Please continue playing. What do we got here? Don't break anything along the way. Reach the goal ring, dodging the ice as you go. Oh, this is interesting. So I'm gonna have to use... Ooh, this is gonna be... No! That's funny. No! Alright, well, let's try that again. Don't break any ice. It's easier said than done. Definitely easier said than done, but at the same time, it's still not all that difficult to do. Kind of slowing myself down, but that is okay. Wow, I can homing attack from a really long distance. That's pretty crazy. So don't break any ice. Ow. So this is going kind of badly. I'm kind of running into everything, and I am not very happy about it. I'm just gonna let that robot live. Wow, how? Okay, this time. Let's not run into everything. That would be a good thing. If we can actually... Oh, I can jump over it. Okay. Well, that's good to know. It's good to know that I can actually jump over it if I'm going a bit too fast. At the same time, I'm going really fast the entire time, which is going to make anticipating where ice is very difficult. But at the same time, we were able to do it relatively easily. We'd lost a few times, but it wasn't so bad. You obtained a tablet fragment adorned with a red jewel. And a new mission has been added to the Sun Door at Holoska Gaia Gate. We got another tablet fragment! Spigoni is next, right, Sonic? Well, what are we waiting for? Yes, we gotta go to Spigonia, but first there is a mission that we can do, and that's what I'm gonna do. But which one is it? Time attack, race for the goal. Okay. So we actually have a time attack stage. We have 50 seconds to do this. Reach the goal within the time limit.
Here we go!
This is going to be interesting. I am not so sure how I want to pull this off. But I suppose we can figure it out somehow. Just use my speed boost a little bit here. And then fly downwards. Okay, we have 40 seconds. Can we do this in 40 seconds? I am unclear. But so far we are making halfway decent progress on this, so let's just try to maintain what we're doing here. And all will be well. I would like to think. Why did I waste a boost there? I am not so sure. Oh, we get extra time by running through those barriers. That's kind of cool. Well, that definitely makes life a lot easier. There's no doubt about that. Hey, we got ourselves a secret item. I will take that secret item all day long. But this is going kind of okay so far. Let's just try to maintain what we are doing right now. I'm assuming I don't have to go down there, so I'm not going to bother going down there. I'm going to stay going this way. Oh no, I messed it up. I messed it up, but that's okay because the goal is right there.
Piece of
It really doesn't matter if I messed up the puzzle. You obtained Secret Document 22. Check it out later. Secret Document 22? Alright, we have 17 moon medals and 17 sun medals. Which means I think we can actually go do something. Hold on a second. I'm going to go to the Apatos gate real quick. I think we have actually unlocked a gate that we can go through. Or a little door that we can go through now. Honestly. So let me take a look here. I know there's one that required like 17, 14 or something like that. Yeah, here it is. Right here. Hello. So what's the deal with these little side rooms? We turn into Dark Sonic as we walk our way through them. So what is the dealio? What am I seeing here? I am not sure. Are these just going to be like little puzzles? Are they going to be like obstacle courses and puzzles? I suppose that would make some... Whoa, that's not what I wanted you to do, Sonic. Thank you for having crazy long arms. Obtain Secret Soundtrack 31. Check it out later. So this is where you find secret items. Wah. 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 How do I get past that? I'm not so sure. Oh, I have to turn into the regular Sonic. And I think I only have a short amount of time to do this. Obtain Secret Soundtrack 47, because I think the longer I stay in here, the more likely I am to turn back into, congratulations, you collected everything in this area. Hey, look at that. So there's, whoa. Alright, well, we collected everything in the area, that's all that matters. So we can continue onward. Alright, on to Spagonia. What do we have to do here? Let's find out, shall we? We probably have to talk to some people. Main Street. You're looking for an old shrine, huh? You must mean that place on the other side of town. Yeah, the Holy Shrine. Is that, let's try that again. Yeah, the Holy Shrine is that way. Honest. Oh yeah, there've been some weird things going on in that area. Granddad gave me this charm, but I want you to have it. I shouldn't have? Why not? Just take it. I've got a feeling that you're gonna need it. Uh-oh, bad comma. Dun 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 dun. Obtain the second continent's moon tablet. Do we get anything by talking to the rest of these people? Can my freaking controls not freak out? Baker Street. You boys are certainly busy bees, aren't you? Watching you is such an inspiration to me. Here's a little something to show my appreciation. Oh, hey, thanks. Obtain secret soundtrack 39. Now we can go to the back alley, since apparently we're getting stuff. Oh, I feel horrible. The professor's worried about me, but that just makes me feel worse. Aqueduct Street. I know we have an old shrine somewhere, but I can't recall where. I seem to be forgetting more and more things of late. The Sacred Shrine. What is going to be in this sacred shrine? That is the question of the hour. Ow. Well, this place is kind of cool looking. I can get down with what I am seeing here. Now, how many medals do we need for all of this nonsense?
Looks like this door won't open.
95 and 69. Jeez.
Looks like this door.
23 and 15, so I'm close to that one. Yeah, I'm getting close to that one. Because I've already gotten enough moon medals for it.
Looks like this door won't.
75 and 52, and this other one's gonna have an enormous amount, I'm assuming.
Looks like this.
93 and 69. That is kind of crazy. Just a little bit insane, but not too much. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this thing. Let's go ahead and play out a werehog stage. Rooftop Run, Alleys of Spagonia. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play this thing out, shall we? Destroying barrels as we go. That is just the lovely thing that we can do, is we can destroy things as we run around. And that is what I want to do, is run around. Oh no, enemies. Whatever shall I do about enemies besides smack them a couple times? Besides smack them a couple times with my fists. Except I'm using my claws more than I'm using my fists. I do have a punchy attack, but at the same time, not really using it all that much. Pull open that door. What is behind here? There's an item back there that was just very cleverly hidden. Oh no.
Yeah, these new bad guys can fly, Sonic. You'd better jump and take them down.
I've already encountered bad guys that can fly. Yeah, I've already encountered bad guys that can fly. This is nothing new to me, Chip. So thank you. I appreciate your concern. And I appreciate you freaking out about it, but at the same time, it's a little unnecessary. Go ahead and pick up this metal box and put it on the switch. Thank you very much. That is what I'd like to do, is break things while I am running. Is there something back behind here? Yes, of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? I really like the aesthetics of this place. It's very, very pretty. I'm not gonna lie. It's really, really cool looking. Of course, I've been fanboying about this game since we started it, so this should be nothing new to anybody. Whoa, I'm just gonna stun every single enemy all at once. No, down you go. I refuse to take damage from you guys unnecessarily. Ow! Leave me alone. Isn't there a guy over here? Yeah, he's running away. He's trying to run away from me, which is not something that I wanted to do. You guys Just keep on coming. So can you please just leave me alone? Yes, but sorry, buddy. You are by yourself now. Oh, look, there's another guy here. I was wrong. He was not by himself. He still had friends. Or, well, a singular friend. Run around. Run around all over the place. This is probably the most fun thing you can do in Werehog form, is run around like this. In all honesty, it's super fun to do. What do we got here? I'm not sure what we're seeing here. Oh. Okay. Am I gonna have to backtrack? Well, there's one right there. So how do I get that one like that, I guess? And there's a second one, and then the third one's over there. Alright, I see it. They're not all that difficult to get to. They are not all that difficult to get to. So let's just run on over there and grab these keys, because they are not in challenging places necessarily. Come on. Why are you not allowing me to... There we go. And there's that final key. And we got an item to boot. Just go ahead and jump down. That's what you've got to do, is jump down. Continue running, and running into boxes, or barrels, I should say. Because that's what they are. Oh no, the frickin' bees. I could live without the bees. Not a fan of fighting bees. I never have been. They just move around in bizarre fashions. They're unpredictable. That's the main problem with them. They're just mostly unpredictable in their movements, which I am not a huge fan of. Oh, there's more rings here that I can grab. I will gladly take the rest of those rings. Yeah. Can I get up there? Can I get up here? Wanna break these, please. Wanna break those and get some points from it. Is there something back behind here? Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be something back behind there? We are playing a Sonic game. And Sonic games like their secret stuff. Oh no, how am I ever gonna make it across?
Hey, can you grab onto that flying guy? Let's hitch a ride to the other side.
Yeah, let's do that. Wah. And I can even grab him like that. It's a good thing you guys don't have very much health, because you're very easy to kill as a result of that. Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to make that jump if I do it like that. You I'm gonna let live, and you I'm gonna let live, because you are way out and beyond where I want to be jumping.
Can I start over?
Can I start over? Come on, a bee's not that bad. Well, we only got one sun medal out of it, but... Hey, we were able to do it anyways, which is all that matters. Again, we're not trying to do like a perfect run of this. Dark Gaia's power gathers around Sonic. Sonic can now use some of Dark Gaia's power. What does that mean? I am unclear as to what that means. You obtained Secret Movie 4. Secret Illustration 24. Alright guys, that is where I'm going to go ahead and call today's video. So thank you for watching today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy it. I will see you guys next time when we continue on. I don't know if we're going to be doing more Where Sonic missions. or if we're going to be moving on to something else, but we shall see. And as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. It really, really does mean the world to me. I will see you guys in the next one.